Show the commissioner that. Commissioner, this is what they're saying on Facebook right now. Oh, you can't put a third on that.
Hmm?
They're saying come going live soon.
No.
Or not?
So right now we're live and this is what you're seeing.
The mic is on. It's all good though. Pleasant good afternoon to everyone, members of the listening and viewing audience, parents, distinguished guests, members of the press. Welcome to today's press conference hosted by the VI Department of Human Services. My name is Ryan Nugent. I'm the Director of Communications for the department, and I'd like to welcome you. We are truly honored to have you here as we embark on an important discussion about the future of early childhood education here in the territory. Today, as we gather, I'd like to thank our partners who have helped us come along the way, and I'd also like to make sure that everyone who is recording this or has any questions after, as members of the press, you can contact us or you can send us your inquiries directly to me. Without further ado, we have some exciting news for the Virgin Islands public. The Department of Human Services is embarking on some capital projects across the territory, as well as our Office of Head Start is welcoming students back to school. This is a truly wonderful endeavor, and today I will welcome three inspirational leaders of the department who all have a hand in helping this come to fruition. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our administrator of the Office of Head Start, Ms. Masikia Lewis. Please bring her.
Good afternoon to all. At last, this beautiful day has arrived. On Tuesday, September 5th, the Department of Human Services Head Start program doors will be open and we will be welcoming back children and families. I would like to thank Michael Richards, my assistant administrator, the Head Start management team, teachers, nutrition, and support staff for working diligently to ensure a safe, beautiful, and nurturing environment. What can children and Head Start families expect on the first day of school? First, children and families are greeted by their new teachers. Secondly, there will be opportunities for volunteering and engagement. Third, opportunities to meet new friends and peer-to-peer learning. Families will fully be incorporated in the Head Start community. On the horizon, we have new facilities that will allow us to resume services in all jurisdictions in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I will allow my Assistant Commissioner, Carla E. Benjamin, to share the details of our upcoming Head Start projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Administrator Lewis. Good afternoon. My name is Carla Benjamin, and I'm an Assistant Commissioner here at the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services. I am pleased today that in my capacity as Assistant Commissioner at DHS, I was able to participate in this process from the application point to the point where we are today, where construction on these projects have begun. We were here last year in 2022 to announce that we had successfully been awarded federal dollars, but now the funds are being used for the part of the project that the community can see and that ultimately the end product the community can use. Actually, it's not the end product, it's actually 6 deliverables that the community can use. Those 6 that I referenced are Head Start centers, starting with the Cruise Bay Head Start Center in St. John, which we have been eagerly anticipating bringing online since it became damaged during the catastrophic hurricanes of 2017. The Cruise Bay Head Start project is presently in the demolition phase, and when completed, it will be a 1-classroom center on St. John, bringing to the St. John community much needed early childhood education environmental space. On the island of St. Thomas, we have the Lindbergh Bay Head Start Center project, which will bring that hurricane damaged center back online and available to children and families on the western side of St. Thomas. This is also a 1-classroom project. Also on St. Thomas, we have the Minetta Mitchell Head Start Nutrition and Storage Facility. This will create much needed dedicated space for the Head Start nutrition component, staff, and materials in both the St. Thomas and St. John district. We have a 3rd project on St. Thomas, which is the Belongo Head Start Center. This center utilizes previously unused properties on the eastern side of the island. When completed, this will be a 4-classroom site for the benefit of the children and families on the island of St. Thomas. On St. Croix, demolition and construction of the Anna's Hope Administrative Building is poised to begin. This project brings online more modern, more occupant-friendly spaces for the Head Start components that we don't usually see or hear about, but that are essential to the Head Start program. Components such as our social services component, where social service aides work directly with the families who have children in the Head Start program. Our health component, because that is one of the components that the Head Start program provides, health services. Our family services and our disability services components are also housed in our administrative buildings, and this project will bring a good space, better space than we have currently for this staff. And finally, on St. Croix, we have the Concordia Head Start Center, which is a demolition and construction project of an existing classroom. This renovation will bring available classroom spaces, additional classroom spaces on the island of St. Croix and across the territory in general. The fact that we're able to get to this point of the beginning of our construction projects for Head Start is very much a team effort, and we are very thankful to agencies such as the Office of Disaster Recovery, of course, Government House, the Department of Property and Procurement, the Department of Public Works. I don't want to leave anybody out, but all of these agencies have worked really, really hard along with the Department of Human Services to ensure that we're able to leverage these federal dollars, that none of it goes to waste, and that we're able to get as many new facilities, new state-of-the-art facilities, as we could possibly get for the use of the families and children of the Virgin Islands. And on that note, I will turn you over to our esteemed Honorable Commissioner, Kimberly Causey Gomez.
Thanks so much, Assistant Commissioner Carla Benjamin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our Head Start parents and children who are in the room, our media partners, as well as our listening and viewing audience. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Kimberly Causey Gomez. I'm the Commissioner of the Virgin Islands Department of Human Service, and it is a unique and distinguished pleasure to do that role. I'm delighted to share with you the remarkable strides the department is making in the field of early childhood education through our Office of Head Start. Today, you've heard from our Head Start leaders on the details of our upcoming capital projects that hold the promise of transforming the landscape of early childhood education in the United States Virgin Islands. These projects, under the guidance of the VI Department of Human Services Office of Head Start, embody our commitment to providing our young learners with a safe environment that nurtures their growth and development as a path of success. The Head Start program is one of my favorite programs, as we talked about earlier today, and has always been a beacon of educational opportunity, providing a strong foundation for our children's journey through not only school, but also life. As we look to the future, we recognize the need for modernized and enhancing our Head Start facilities, ensuring they align with the highest standards of not only safety, but accessibility and educational excellence. The list of ongoing capital projects we unveil today represents a significant investment in the early childhood education and the well-being of our children and families in the territory. From the Cruz Bay Head Start to Belongo Head Start, from Lindbergh to Concordia, and through the Anna's Hope Building project to Minetta Mitchell Nutrition Building, these endeavors reflect our dedication to creating exceptional learning spaces that inspire curiosity, creativity, and a lifelong love of learning. The impact of these new facilities will be profound and actually far-reaching. Firstly, they will provide a safe and conducive environment for our young learners to explore and experiment and development their cognitive and social skills. This modern, well-equipped classrooms and updated infrastructure will undoubtedly enhance the overall learning experience and setting a solid foundation for the future and their academic success. Like Ms. Lewis said, just a few days on September 5th, our 3 and 4-year-old learners across the territory will step into classrooms that are ready to embark on a journey of discovery, play, because that really is most important, nutritious family-style meals, socialization, emotional support and learning, and of course, health and mental health. It is truly exciting to highlight the ongoing capital projects, and of course, we'll update you along the way of what they look like, what they're gonna look like, and the progress that we have, because this is really a momentous occasion for us in the territory. So on behalf of the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services, our team, we'd like to thank our federal partners, the Administration of Children and Families, the Office of Head Start, for providing the financing to make this possible, and of course all the collaborative meetings to making it good, and the continued technical supports and guidance that they give us daily and weekly and monthly. To our local government agencies, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Our cabinet has been pretty wonderful when it comes to collaborative efforts. To our Head Start students, past, present, and our future, and our families, thank you for your confidence, but most of all, thank you for your trust that you have in us to take care of your child when you're not with them. To our Head Start staff who really love what they do, and it's not just the teachers that love what they do. Today we had pre-service, and I went, and they're learning different modes of cooking, and so dumb bread was being made this morning. So just making sure that social services, our teachers environment, our transportation, our maintenance, all well-rounded, because it all takes a village to raise a child. And as we embark on this journey, it is together that we can make a difference in the lives of our young people, and the educational advancement, and of course our community enrichment. So thank you all for coming today. I appreciate it, and I think I'm going to pass it right over back to Mr. Nugent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner. And just to sum it up, you can tell that these 3 distinguished women are very passionate about this project. They've been working on this for a little over than a year, or even more than a year, and it's finally into fruition. It's a very important project. These ongoing capital projects we discussed today, they signify our commitment to creating environments that foster curiosity, creativity, and growth. And these projects are not merely about constructing buildings, but they're about building dreams. And without further ado, I'd also like to thank the Head Start parents that are here with us today. We want to give them a round of applause, because this is what that is all for. It's for them. So I just want to extend my gratitude to each of you here today. And we're willing to take any questions from the press regarding the projects or back to school.
Congratulations, first of all.
Oh, there's a microphone.
Yes, congratulations, first of all, to the department. My question is there like a timeline? Well, first of all, my name is Diana Diaz of the Human Source. Is there a timeline on the completion of these projects that you guys can provide?
I will let AC Benjamin or speak to that.
Good afternoon, and thank you for your question. They all have different timelines, but there are a number of projects that are one classroom projects, and we anticipate those will be completed within 12 to 18 months. The larger ones, a little bit longer, but we're trying to stick as close to 12 months as possible, because we want to get these online and available to families and the community as soon as we can, of course, as safely as we can as well. Thank you.
Yes, and in terms of registration to Head Start, is there like a cutoff date for families to register their young?
I would like Administrator Lewis speak to that.
Registration with Head Start is ongoing. It's 12 months a year. We are always looking for new children, new families to serve within our program. I can give the phone number. Can I go ahead?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Our phone number within the St. Thomas District, it's 774-0930, extension 4200. And then within the St. Croix District, it's 773-1972.
And that's a direct line.
And that's a direct line, yes.
Okay, awesome. I don't have any more questions for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that will wrap us up this afternoon. To the viewing and listening audience and everybody present, thank you so much. I'd like our Head Start parents to come on up here so we can take a picture. Is that okay with our administrators? Would you like to? Let's everybody get up and everybody come and take a. Bring those little ones. We have some children here today, some wonderful Head Start students as well. This is what the projects are for. So we'll just gather here and take a quick little picture, and then we'll sign out the press conference. Perfect. Wonderful. I got us some good ones. Thank you all so much.
Question, is it possible you get some of those pics?
Oh yeah, yeah. You, I airdrop you. Thank you, people of Virgin Islands. Thank you so much.
We're going to record that. So yeah, so let me finish